confidence,
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 信心、信任。
She spoke with confidence during the presentation.
She spoke with confidence during the presentation.
她在演示中表现出了信心。
Configuration,
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 结构、配置。
The software allows you to customize the configuration of your computer.
The software allows you to customize the configuration of your computer.
这款软件允许你定制计算机的配置。
Confine,
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 限制、禁闭。
The prisoners were confined to their cells.
The prisoners were confined to their cells.
囚犯们被关在牢房里。
Confirm,
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 确认、证实。
Can you confirm your identity with some identification?
Can you confirm your identity with some identification?
你能用一些身份证明确认你的身份吗？
Confirmation,
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 确认、证实。
We are waiting for confirmation of the booking.
We are waiting for confirmation of the booking.
我们正在等待预订的确认。
Conflict,
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 冲突、矛盾。
There was a conflict between the two parties.
There was a conflict between the two parties.
两个团体之间发生了冲突。
Conform,
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 遵守、符合。
All members must conform to the rules of the club.
All members must conform to the rules of the club.
所有成员必须遵守俱乐部的规定。
Conformity,
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 一致、符合。
The plan is in conformity with the regulations.
The plan is in conformity with the regulations.
这个计划符合规定。
Confront,
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 面对、对抗。
She had to confront her fears in order to overcome them.
She had to confront her fears in order to overcome them.
为了克服恐惧，她不得不面对它们。
Confuse,
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 使困惑、混淆。
The instructions were written in a way that confused everyone.
The instructions were written in a way that confused everyone.
这些说明书写得让每个人都感到困惑。
confusion,
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 混淆、困惑。
There was some confusion about the schedule.
There was some confusion about the schedule.
时间表有些混乱。
Congested,
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 拥挤的、堵塞的。
The streets in the city center are always congested during rush hour.
The streets in the city center are always congested during rush hour.
城市中心的街道在高峰时段总是拥挤的。
Congestion,
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 拥挤、堵塞。
Traffic congestion is a major problem in big cities.
Traffic congestion is a major problem in big cities.
交通拥堵是大城市的一个主要问题。
Congratulate,
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 祝贺、庆祝。
I want to congratulate you on your success.
I want to congratulate you on your success.
我想祝贺你取得的成功。
Congress,
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 国会、代表大会。
The bill was approved by Congress.
The bill was approved by Congress.
这项法案已被国会批准。
Conjunction,
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 连接、联合。
The words and but are conjunctions.
The words and but are conjunctions.
and 和 but 是连词。
Connect,
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 连接、连通。
The cables connect the computer to the printer.
The cables connect the computer to the printer.
电缆将计算机连接到打印机。
Connection,
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 连接、联系。
There is a strong connection between diet and health.
There is a strong connection between diet and health.
饮食与健康之间有着密切的联系。
Conquer,
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 征服、战胜。
They conquered their fear and climbed the mountain.
They conquered their fear and climbed the mountain.
他们战胜了恐惧，登上了山顶。
Conquest,
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 征服、胜利。
The country celebrated its conquest of the neighboring territory.
The country celebrated its conquest of the neighboring territory.
这个国家庆祝征服了邻近的领土。
conscious,
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 有意识的，清醒的。
She was conscious of the fact that time was running out.
She was conscious of the fact that time was running out.
她意识到时间在不断流逝。
Consecutive,
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 连续的，连贯的。
He has won the championship for 3 consecutive years.
He has won the championship for 3 consecutive years.
他连续3年赢得了冠军。
Consensus,
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 一致，共识。
The decision was made by consensus among the members.
The decision was made by consensus among the members.
决定是由成员一致达成的。
Consequence,
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 结果，后果。
The consequence of his actions was severe.
the consequence of his actions was severe.
他行为的后果是严重的。
Consequent,
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 随之发生的，作为结果的。
The floods and consequent landslides caused widespread damage.
The floods and consequent landslides caused widespread damage.
洪水及其随之发生的山体滑坡造成了广泛的破坏。
Consequential,
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 重要的，重大的。
The decision had no consequential impact on the company.
The decision had no consequential impact on the company.
这个决定对公司没有重大影响。
Consequently,
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 因此，所以，
he didn't study hard and consequently failed the exam.
he didn't study hard and consequently failed the exam.
他没有努力学习，结果考试失败了。
Conservation,
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 保护，保存。
The conservation of wildlife is important for biodiversity.
the conservation of wildlife is important for biodiversity.
野生动物保护对于生物多样性至关重要。
Conservative,
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 保守的，守旧的。
He has conservative views on social issues.
he has conservative views on social issues.
他在社会问题上持保守观点。
Conserve,
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 保存，保护。
We need to conserve water during this drought.
We need to conserve water during this drought.
我们在干旱期间需要节约用水。
Considerable.
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 相当大的，可观的。
There has been a considerable improvement in her health.
There has been a considerable improvement in her health.
她的健康状况有了相当大的改善。
Consideration.
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 考虑，思考。
After careful consideration, she decided to accept the job offer.
After careful consideration, she decided to accept the job offer.
经过仔细考虑，她决定接受这份工作。
Consignment.
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 寄售，交货。
The consignment of goods arrived at the warehouse yesterday.
The consignment of goods arrived at the warehouse yesterday.
昨天货物的寄售到达了仓库。
Consist.
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 由组成，存在于。
The committee consists of 10 members.
The committee consists of 10 members.
委员会由10名成员组成。
Consistent.
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 一致的，连贯的。
Her story was consistent with the evidence.
Her story was consistent with the evidence.
她的故事与证据一致。
Consolation.
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 安慰，慰藉。
His kind words were a consolation to her during her time of grief.
His kind words were a consolation to her during her time of grief.
他的好话在她悲伤的时候是一种慰藉。
Consolidation.
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 巩固，合并。
The company announced the consolidation of its operations.
The company announced the consolidation of its operations.
公司宣布了其业务的合并。
Consortium.
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 财团，联合企业。
Several companies formed a consortium to bid for the project.
Several companies formed a consortium to bid for the project.
几家公司组成了一个财团竞标这个项目。
Constant.
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 持续的，不断的。
She complained about the constant noise from the construction site.
She complained about the constant noise from the construction site.
她抱怨施工现场持续不断的噪音。
constantly,
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 不断的，经常的。
He is constantly late for meetings.
he is constantly late for meetings.
他经常开会迟到。
Constituent,
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 成分，选民。
The constituents elected him as their representative.
the constituents elected him as their representative.
选民们选他作为他们的代表。
Constitute,
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 构成，组成。
These factors constitute a serious problem.
these factors constitute a serious problem.
这些因素构成了一个严重的问题。
Constitution,
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 宪法，体制。
The country's constitution guarantees freedom of speech.
the country's constitution guarantees freedom of speech.
这个国家的宪法保障了言论自由。
Constrain,
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 强迫，限制。
Financial constraints prevented them from taking a vacation.
financial constraints prevented them from taking a vacation.
金融限制阻止了他们度假。
Construct,
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 建造，构造。
They plan to construct a new bridge over the river.
they plan to construct a new bridge over the river.
他们计划在河上建造一座新桥。
Construction,
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 建造，建筑。
The construction of the new stadium is almost complete.
the construction of the new stadium is almost complete.
新体育场的建设几乎完成了。
Consulate,
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 领事馆。
He went to the consulate to renew his passport.
he went to the consulate to renew his passport.
他去领事馆 renew 他的护照。
Consult,
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 咨询，查阅。
I need to consult my lawyer before signing the contract.
I need to consult my lawyer before signing the contract.
在签署合同之前，我需要咨询我的律师。
Consultant,
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 顾问，咨询师。
The company hired a consultant to improve efficiency.
the company hired a consultant to improve efficiency.
公司聘请了一名顾问来提高效率。
Consumer.
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 消费者、顾客。
The new product was well received by consumers.
The new product was well received by consumers.
新产品受到消费者的好评。